Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from Breaking Chart Alerts. We're just getting started here for Day Trade Friday. We got a nice move here on Nike. We're going to be looking for a few day trades. We went over yesterday in the afternoon pro trader session here 12 stocks that we wanted to look at for a possible swing trade, day trade. They were Baidu, Baba, Disney, Netflix, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Caterpillar, Square, PayPal, FedEx, and UPS ahead of their earnings. So today, obviously, our focus is going to be on Nike. I think that's going to be something we could day trade pretty easily there. Nike's at the highs, had a blowout quarter there. We're starting to see retail get a little pop here as well. Under Armour's having a nice climb. But the big one's Nike and then Space, Virgin Galactic here. Richard Branson and Virgin Galactic just got the FAA approval for their flight over the July 4th weekend. I really think we're going to see that space. I really think we're going to see that space get back up to that $60 a share in the next couple of weeks. So we have some regular shares in the other account there, probably looking to sell some covered calls once we break that 55. I still think we're going to run up to that 60 on space. So we'll keep an eye on that today. We'll keep an eye on Nike. What I'm doing right now is I'm putting on my my notebook here what I want to be searching for. Nike, space. Let's take a look at a couple other ones here while we're waiting for opening bell. Financials are looking good. Guys, we made a trade on JP Morgan yesterday. That's looking fantastic. They're up about $1, 0.6%. Rocket trade. Let's see what we want to do with that. We got some nice profits on Rocket. That one's still climbing a little bit there. We made a Nike trade yesterday in the afternoon pro trader session. So I'm just going to get option chain ready here to close that out. Okay, so Nike, we have the 132, 133 vertical spread. So we're going to buy to close, sell to close. How many contracts do we have? We only have 10 there for the June 25th Expo. So we'll buy to close the 133, sell to close the 132. And that there, we're going to have a pretty decent gain on
WIMI, Whitney hologram falling from
like
the shelf up to $500 million. Whiskey India, Michael
might go
India.
down to 0.96 on that one, but that one's going to be a nice gain. We picked that up for, let's see, 3.78 minus 3.23 is what. Let me see here. I could let that expire for max gains there, but don't want to take that chance. 3.7. So we paid 55 cents for that. If we get about 97, let's see, 0.97, divide that by 0.55. We'll have about a 76% return on that if that fills for 97 cents. So I'll probably sell for 96, 97 cents on that. The UPS trade, obviously, FedEx pulled back there, so I'm going to be getting rid of that UPS June 25th 210 call on open there. That's going to have a huge drop in value, obviously, because that was a higher risk earnings trade. So we got that ready now, and we'll see what Nike does here. We got about a minute until opening bell. Let's see what else is moving here. Let me look at the iMac here because I got another watch list on some scanners here for that. Let's see. Baidu is still climbing. Baidu's up $4 now. Tesla's having another nice climb. I know a few of you guys are in Tesla. Let's see. Bank of America's having another nice pop there.
1 minute to the U.S. market open.
Wells Fargo climbing. Netflix is still climbing there. Netflix up 2.11% now. Let's see. Baidu Baidu's still on the climb. We'll take a look at Baidu because remember we have an August trade on Baidu here. So I'm going to be looking at that too as we're breaking that 50-day simple moving average for the first time there, guys. I mean, look at during that entire breakdown momentum cycle, we didn't have a candle above that red 50-day simple moving average. We finally have that and starting to break that 50. Now, what I want to really look for is that break above that 200 that we were talking about there. If we could break that 200, even 205, we're going to be set for a much larger takeoff there. A couple seconds until opening bell here, guys. Good luck today, everyone. Let's have a good day trade Friday. It's been a great couple of weeks here, so let's keep it going. I think we got about $30,000 in profits over the past 2 weeks. All right, here we go. Here's opening bell. First thing I'm going to do is try to get rid of this Nike vertical spread here. See if we could sell it for 97 cents. Place trade. That is not executed yet. That's a live order. Let me see. I'll put that down to 95 cents just to get rid of that there. There we go. We are sold at, let's see. We are out of that at 96 cents.
PSFE, pay safe.
Sold out of Nike at 96 cents, guys.
Papa Sandy,
that was a nice gain on that.
PSFE.
UPS. Let's see here. What else do we got moving? Our Baidu trades up about $600 here. Express is having a nice little run. Airbnb's up about $300. AMD's down about $100. Our FedEx trade for the December Expo's down about $1,200, which is expected. Let's see here. Let's see. Jerry says $11,000 profit on Nike. Nice job, Jerry.
S&P 500 up 0.2%.
That is a heck of a nice trade there.
0.2% after the open. GRVI holding on a circuit breaker. Golf Romeo Victor India. Shares getting a pop here. $8.06.
Wonder where Paula is. I know Paula messaged me last night. I know she's got a nice position on Nike.
That's Golf Romeo Victor India. SOFI, SoFi Technologies.
Let's
the
see.
August
Baidu
20
is
calls
still
active
looking
now.
good there. I'm debating if I want to add to that Baidu August Expo just yet. We're up $700 now in that Baidu trade for the day. Almost green overall on that August 20th 210 call.
SOFI,
Airbnb is still on the climb. Take a look at Airbnb.
Filing from this morning showing effectiveness.
I think that's going to be the next one to take off nicely. Look at how nice that's squeezing between that yellow 10-day and the red 50-day simple moving average. Finally starting to get that breakout here now. If we just get that green candle above that red 50 SMA, we're going to see some algos kicking in, and we should see some buyers stepping in there as well. So once we get a break above that 50, which might be Monday there or Tuesday, I'll be adding to that trade, looking for that 170 target.
Lows here at $19.81.
I think that's going to have a nice breakout to come here. Let's see what else we got going. Baidu's up 700. Express up about 200. Let's take a look at Express, because Express is one of those cheap penny stocks that usually gets a nice pop there. Express up about 0.35%. I want you guys to keep an eye on Express today because we see retail starting to climb here, obviously. You know, Nike's taking off there. Under Armour had a nice climb. Let's see, what else do we have moving here? Osmotica Pharmaceuticals. PaySafe. That Torchlight still going there. There goes Nokia again. Tesla's having a nice day. Airbnb's up about $600 for the day. Airbnb's looking pretty good there. Let's see. See what Rocket's doing here. Looking at some of these positions. Rocket, we have the 2089 call for September. That's looking good there. Still on a daily chart. I'll hold on to Rocket. Baidu's climbing nicely again. Yeah, Jerry, that's one of Paula's favorites there, that Nike. She always trades that. I'm sure she had some really nice profits on that. Guys, our Baidu trade's up $1,000 for the day. She just broke $200 a share on Baidu, up almost 3% here for the day. There she goes, still on the climb. 6-month daily chart. Baidu's having a heck of a breakout above that 50-day simple moving average here, guys. I think that Baidu trade's going to start to run. I think we should be looking at something for next week, or maybe going out to that July 16th expo. We finally got a reversal off the lows on Baidu. Came down to support at 175, and we've slowly been consolidating, starting to break out now. I already had the MACD cross, the moving average convergence divergence. We got a green bar above the 0 line on the histogram of the MACD. And like I said, we got our first green candle above the 10, 20, 50-day simple moving average, which hasn't happened since,
CHWY Chewy getting a pop here.
Since really, what's that, February of this year. It's been quite some time there. So looking forward to that Baidu trade. I think that's going to take off there. We're up $1,100 on Baidu today.
Are popping here. That's Charlie Hotel Whiskey Yankee.
Let's see, what else do I want to look at here? Apple's finally starting to climb a little bit here. I'm watching the market movers list, seeing if we can find anything moving.
Shares of Chewy hitting 81, 86 at the high, up 1.5%.
Baidu is up $1,300 today, guys. 201.53 on Baidu.
GRVI, Golf Romeo Victor India, resuming trade now following a circuit breaker.
Baidu is having a heck of a run there.
53 cents on
Jerry
GRVI.
said, what a week. Jerry, it's been a great 2 weeks. Up
Golf
about
Romeo
$30,000 there in the past 2 weeks. Bill, nice to see you too. Hope everything's going well. Hey, Dwayne, what's going on? Dwayne, space is up. Virgin Galactic, they got the FAA approval to do their flight there. Richard Branson's going to be heading up. All right, guys, I closed that other space trade at
IRWD,
7 cents, or not space, I'm sorry, UPS. The UPS Expo that expires today,
setting up for a sale.
We filled that at 7 cents, Efren. Out of that at 7 cents. There it is right there. There's 30 contracts. That was our, what, second or third trade on UPS there?
Shares at
out of that one at 7 cents.
$13.01.
The 210 call for June 25th Expo.
Up 1.5% on IRWD.
Yeah, Dwayne, that was out on the news earlier today. Looking for something to move here. We have the Dow up about 132 points. Nasdaq's pretty flat, up about 15 points here. That Baidu trade's one I'm definitely going to be looking at making a larger trade on. I mean, that had a big pullback from those highs there, so we should easily be able to target that at least 225 to 250.
Now at 1301.
If we wanted to go further out, we'd be looking at that 275. Apple's looking pretty decent for another swing trade here. Not seeing too much moving just yet. Let's see what Nike and Space are doing there.
IPOs from TKNO.
Nike pulled back from the highs a bit.
6 million shares
Space,
priced at $16
Virgin
per
Galactic,
share. That's
same thing, a little
TKNO,
pullback from those highs. Lock in those
Elevation
profits.
Oncology,
Chris Jones says
6.3 million,
he's up
priced at
86% on the
$16 per
Baidu
share.
trade. I want to
That's
cash
Equity
out, but I
Medical
also
Victor,
want to hold for more gains.
GHRS,
Chris,
Golf
what
Hotel
expo do you
Romeo
have on the
Sandy,
Baidu
GS
trade?
Research, 10 million priced at
86%
$16.
profits, pretty nice.
GRPH, Golf Romeo Papa Hotel, Graphite Bio, 14 million priced at $17. MCW,
I really think that Baidu is going to continue that climb next week.
37.5 million priced at $15.
Definitely want to be looking to take advantage of that. I think we could easily see that, anywhere between 215 to 225 next week. I really think we could have that run. I mean, we're up, 6-7 points today alone, up 3.3%. There she goes again, climbing off that 10, just about at new highs of the day on Baidu again. And Chris Jones, there's nothing wrong with taking some profits there, locking them in, and then using those profits to fuel that next trade. That's pretty important. So there's definitely nothing wrong with locking in those profits and using those profits for that next trade there. Let's see, you have the 820 Expo on Baidu. So the August 20th Expo. Nice job on that, Chris. I still think that's going to run much more from now until then. But if you wanted to, since it's just... So here's the thing, Chris. When we got into that trade way back when it had that 1020 cross, it started that climb. Obviously, it pulled back a little bit now. Now we're starting to break out back to where we bought that trade at. So now we're going to start seeing profits on that Baidu trade. The whole point of getting that expo is because we needed that time on our side. Now, here's the thing. If you're in that Baidu, August 20th Expo, you could do one of two things. Number one, you could lock in those profits, use that profit, and get a shorter term trade. Since we're finally starting to break out here, we already got the MACD cross. We already got the green bars above the zero line on the histogram of the MACD. We got the first green candles above the 10, 20-day simple moving average.
J&J,
this 10-20 crossover is going to be coming in a few days there. So if you wanted to, you could lock in those profits for that longer-term August Expo, and now you could be looking at that July 16th Expo. That shorter term, because obviously that's not going into earnings. It's going to be much cheaper. And if you get that nice run like we're expecting up to about 225, that's going to make a hell of a lot more profit than that August Expo would with that higher IV, especially with those option premiums going into earnings. So that's something I was thinking about doing here as well. Maybe doing something like a shorter term Expo on Baidu and searching for something for that 225 target, maybe for that July 16th monthly expo. Thinking about doing something like that. Let's see. Camille Johnson says, same strike on Baidu 210. So, Camille, here's what I'd be looking at if you wanted to do another trade on Baidu. I mean, Baidu is ripe and ready for a bigger breakout here. So, if I was looking at Baidu I might make a trade now even. So, if I might make a trade for the July 16th, obviously next week we're going into July already. So we only got about, 3 weeks until Expo if we pick up this July 16th Expo. So what I'd be looking at, that 200 strike call for Baidu, I mean, look at that. That's only going for $6. So if that gets up to 212 from now until July 16th, that's going to have over 100% return. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to pick that up. Do I want to jump in, though, while she's already up 3.35% today, because you might have a pullback a little bit today. But as we see, the markets are continuing to climb. So I'm going to pick up the... we could even pick up that, 205, but then our break even 205 plus, $5, 210. So then another 215, we have 100% gain compared to this one here. That 200 call, that one's going to make us much more there. I'll go up to 6.85. I will put in, do I want 10 contracts? That'll be about a $6,000 trade.
ESFE, Papa Sandy.
It's definitely not a bad setup
getting
there.
A pop here, so that call activity. Hearing PSFE has 14 million shares needed to buy today for the Russell 1000.
10 contracts.
index
I'll
at the
probably
close
go
of
with
trading
5 for
today.
now there, just to
That's
be on the
Papa
safe
Sandy
side.
Fox
Buy to
Fred
open.
Echo.
I'm going to pick up this trade here. It's
Pay
a
safe.
$3,400 trade. Baidu, July 16th. We are in that trade. It just got executed. Order status. We're in at 6.80. 6.80. Let me get the phone here because I get the E-Trade
In
alerts,
October
and then I share that
14,
right in the trade
Wall
room for you
Street.
guys.
In PSFE, shares hitting a high of $13.19.
Okay, let's see here.
That's Papa Sandy Foxtrot Echo.
See, let's get that in there. All right, there is that one. All right, so there's that second Baidu trade. We already got a $100 gain on those 200 strike calls we just picked up on Baidu, guys. She's now at $7.30. Wow, we're up 200 bucks on that Baidu trade we just made already. Up $300 now on that Baidu trade we just made. What's going on here? Wow, we got a $400 gain on that Baidu trade already, guys. Guys, look at this Baidu trade. Wow, we're up 500 bucks on it already. Did you guys jump in that Baidu trade? Look at that, James, already. $472 gain on Baidu already. We are in at 680. She's at 765 by 785. We're now up 510 bucks on that Baidu trade. $510 on Baidu already, and she's still climbing up. $550 now on Baidu. Nice job there, guys. Nice job on Baidu. She's still climbing. Our regular Baidu calls for that August Expo are now up 1,600 bucks. Airbnb, did you guys take a look at Airbnb? We're up $1,000 on Airbnb today. Airbnb is getting a nice takeoff there too. I think we're going to see that nice breakout on Baidu next week. Airbnb is finally starting to get a break above that red 50-day simple moving average. We are up really nicely on Airbnb calls today. We've got a nice climb here coming, guys. JP Morgan just turned green. We are looking pretty damn good. Rocket's starting to climb there. Loving the setup on Airbnb and Baidu, guys. There's our two top trades I think we're going to be looking at for next week here. Airbnb and Baidu. And I'm probably Baba too. Baba's looking pretty decent. Look at that breakout. Remember yesterday on the Pro Trader session in the afternoon, we were talking about Baba and Baidu? We were talking about the 12 top setups there. We were going over Baidu, Baba, Disney, Netflix, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Caterpillar, Square, PayPal, FedEx, and UPS. Let's take a look at Caterpillar, because that's another nice one I'd like to put about 15 to 20 grand in. That one's pulling back from the highs a little bit, but that's still a nice entry to get into Caterpillar. Might do something with Caterpillar here soon, guys. Really soon. JP Morgan's taking off nicely. We're up $200 on the day for JP Morgan. We're up $1,500 on the day for the first Baidu trade, $300 for the second one. Airbnb trades up $800 for the day. Looking pretty good. Dow is now up 157 points. Nasdaq's up 23. S&P's up about 8 points. The only thing that held me back today was that FedEx and UPS. That Nike did really well. I wish we got that further out of the money vertical spread we were talking about with Nike. Remember we were going over that, what was it, the 139, 140? I showed members before we went live in the morning this morning the option chain for that Nike 149, 150 vertical spread. It was 2 cents a contract to be worth $1. You know, that would have been a huge gain if we had we jumped into that. Guys, there goes JP Morgan taking off nicely. We're up $400 on the day on JPM. We have the JP Morgan July 16th 152.50 strike call. That's finally breaking out there. I really think we're going to see a nice run up to at least that 157.50 on JP Morgan. If you're not in JP Morgan yet, if you're not in the financials, here's a nice opportunity to be jumping into JP Morgan. I love that 157.50 target. That's that next resistance that we're going to be looking for right there, that 157.50 on JP Morgan. And that expo that we have on JPM, that goes into their earnings. So I really think we're going to see a nice earnings announcement on JPM and get a nice pop there. So holding on to JP Morgan. We're up almost $500 on the day for JP Morgan today. Just going to hold on to that and let that continue to climb. Apple's getting a nice little candle there. Still consolidating a bit though. Carnival Cruise Line's looking pretty good. They got an announcement out. I'm waiting for a trade to make on CCL here. And once we start that little breakout there, we could break above that 28 bucks. I'll be looking for a setup there on this Carnival Cruise Line. Little pullback on Baidu a little bit there. That's okay. That candle. Remember what we're looking for. That we'll be looking for that. I think we should easily see that 225 target from now until July 16th Expo on Baidu. So just going to keep that going, wait for that, and wait for a profitable trade on that. JP Morgan shares are still on the climb. Searching, looking for a good day trade setup here. Space still pulling back a little bit, getting down to about $46. Jerry said she's trying to be patient with her Carnival Cruise Line January trade. Hard to do. You know, they announced that they're going to be full sailing again by next year, and they're actually adding some more ships for the demand. So, Jerry, that I know it's hard to do, but CCL, if I was in that, I'd be holding to that and adding to it. I like that setup on CCL. Well, at least the news and the catalyst for shares to continue higher. JP Morgan shares still climbing. JPM at new highs of the day here, guys. Paul, you didn't do the lotto trade on Nike, huh? We were going over that in the afternoon session yesterday, the out-of-the-money vertical spread. Wish we did that out of the money, but instead we did a slight in the money that still paid off nicely. What do we have, a 70-some% gain on the Nike trade there, Efren? JP Morgan shares still taking off nicely. Stocks up about 0.7% here for the day. Baidu's at 200 bucks there. A little pullback on Baidu, which is totally fine. That's a swing trade there. Let's see. JPM now up 600 bucks for the day. Airbnb's up about 600 for the day. If you guys see anything on the run, let me know. We could take a look at it. Looking for a good day trade setup. General Motors broke 60 bucks a share there. Take a look at General Motors on a 6-month daily chart. Broke above 60 again. Might be targeting that 62.50. Let's see.
PSFE, pace safe, more call activity. July $20 calls now on Papa Sandy Foxtrot Echo, PSFE.
Efren, I just sold out of that July UPS trade for $2.80. I'm gonna share that alert here in the room.
SPCE, Virgin Galactic shares off the highs now, 46.24. Note from Canaccord says the passenger certification likely opens the door to flying Virgin's first space tourist sooner than anticipated. While the company has not yet updated its prior schedule, we believe it's pushing for Sir Richard Branson to be on the next crewed flight in early July. That's SPCE. JMIA,
JP Morgan
Jumia,
trades now
January
up 800 bucks for the day, guys.
In JMIA, shares at 29.24. That's Julia Michael, India Alpha.
That trade is gone. Sold out of that. Let's see JPM. That's moving nicely here. JPM still moving.
Shares of Jumia are pulling back here now, 29.17 and a high of 30.71 JMIA. IKNX halted on a circuit breaker. Iconics, India Kilo November X-ray shares at $18.12 now. The high was $19. That's India Kilo November X-ray.
Everything pulling back a little bit from the highs. NASDAQ's now down about 17 points on the day. JPM still on the climb. We're up $800 on the day on the JP Morgan trade. We have the July 16th 152.50 call.
30
Holding on to that.
Papa Lima Tango Romeo.
Up about 10% on that trade. Waiting for Baidu to start to climb again. Airbnb, they both pulled back from the highs a little bit.
STRM getting a pop here. Lou Bazinese giving it an $18 price target. That's Sandy Tango Romeo Michael. Streamline Health Solutions hitting a high of $2.24. STRM. That's a long idea from Lou Bazinese.
See, I'm
Microcap.
looking here, trying to
My Top
find
Healthcare for
something
reopening stock.
that we could day
That's
trade
Sandy
a bit.
Tango Romeo Michael.
There we go. Baidu's starting to get a nice little climb again. JP Morgan, new highs of the day on JPM, guys. Baidu's holding that 50 right now. We'll see what it does at that 10.
TRU, U.S. Supreme Court rules in favor of TransUnion over terrorist list class action lawsuit. That's Tango Romeo Uniform. IKNX, Iconics Corporation. Shares resume now off the highs, 18,450, hit a high of $19.30. That's India Kilo November X-ray.
JP Morgan's up $1,000 for today, guys. We got a nice breakout on JPM here. Up $1,100 now on the day on JP Morgan. Got about $6,000 in that trade right now.
IKNX, Iconics now halted down at 1692, off the highs of 1930. India Kilo November X-ray. Virgin Galactic, SPCE, the August 75 call sweep now on SPCE.
Still
Sandy
going
Papa
on
Charlie
JPM.
Echo.
Dwayne, there they are talking about that Virgin Galactic again. They got the FAA approval there on Virgin Galactic. Shares on the climb there. I'm watching Baidu. Baidu's slowly holding that 50-day and just starting to break that 10. Let's see if she can break that 10. JPM Going for more new highs of the day there. JP Morgan looks like a really good setup here, guys. Just coming off that, we got a triple bottom there right around that 147. Climbing nicely off 147. I think we're easily going to see that breakout up to about, 150. I think that 157.50 should be an easy target on JP Morgan. Waiting for Baidu to start a climb, starting its climb again slowly here.
Streamline Health resuming trade. Sandy Tango Romeo Michael.
Watching Baidu. That's why it's so important to be disciplined,
now
patient.
$2.10.
Watching. We're holding that 50 so far. Still up significantly on the day, 2.2%.
Sandy Tango Romeo Michael.
Normal intraday volatility. Let's see what else is moving here. Ford shares up 1543, up 1%. Baidu shares still on the climb. Basic materials looking pretty good there. Auto manufacturers. Footwear obviously being led by Nike. Apparel. Energy, PTR. Let's see PTR. Petro China. That one's having a nice move. Look at that Petro China, what that's done over the past couple of months there. That's looking ready for a much larger breakout, doesn't it? Back up to that 80 bucks on that Petro China.
GME, GameStop, the weekly 220 call sweep now on Golf Michael Echo, currently at 206.56. Golf Michael Echo, GameStop, GME. Shares of GameStop off the lows, 206.74. Golf Michael Echo.
Baidu right up to that blue 20. Express is starting to take off here, guys. Remember we were talking about that in pre-market. Express is finally starting to climb. It's already up 7%. I think that's going to be one we have to take a look at here, guys. I'm going to look at an Express day trade here. I think that one's going to be taking off nicely. EXPR. Let's see. The 6 strikes only going for about 17 cents. I'm going to pick up a small trade on that for today just to see if we get a nice little climb on that. 6 strike going for about 20 cents. I'll pick up 20 contracts. It's only a $400 trade. I'll probably be filled right around 17 cents. Let me see if I could do it for 17 or 18 cents here. Now, it's got to be increments of 5 cents. I'll pick up 20 cents, 20 contracts there. I'm in. Let's see. I'm in at 20 cents. That's a small day trade for the day, guys. I'd be holding on to that for a bit there. So I'm in at 20 cents on Express. 6 strike call there. Stock's already up 41 cents on the day, up over 7%. So I like that little day trade setup. Now 15 by 25 cents. I picked up Express June 25th, which is a day trade expiring today. 6 strike call. We're in at 20 cents. We already got a $40 gain on that right now. So holding on to that one for a bit. Not even going to look at it. That one's pretty choppy there. Let's keep an eye on JP Morgan. I'll just keep an eye on what that Express is doing there. We got Baidu coming back down to that 50 on a today 1 minute, squeezing between that 50 and blue 20 SMA. Baidu wants to break out there, right back up to that blue 20. There goes JP Morgan again. Another nice breakout on JP Morgan. Man, we're up $1,200 on the day here on the JP Morgan trade. And you guys know it just takes time for some of these trades. That's why we have different expos on each of these trades. You see how great of a week, well, 2 weeks actually, we've been having up about $30,000 in 2 weeks there. So it's just about taking profits at the right time, picking those right expos. The JP Morgan July 16th we picked up $1,162.50 on the day. We're in at $3.40. It's $4 by 410 now. We're up total $967.29 and still climbing there on JP Morgan. Baidu finally starting to break out a little bit there, guys. Baidu finally got a candle above that blue 20-day simple moving average. JP Morgan, more new highs of the day on JPM.
Spiking here, 34.12. Again, the August $40 calls now on FUBO. Foxtrot Uniform Bravo Oscar shares 34.20 at the high, up 6%.
Here is some breaking news from the Newswire. I'm sharing this in the trade room with you guys. Shares of athletic apparel, footwear, and sporting goods companies are trading higher in sympathy with Nike, which gained following a strong Q4 earnings report there. There goes
Fed's
Nike.
Cash Gary says we are in a
there
still,
goes
we are
JP
still
Morgan.
in a deep hole, says the U.S. economy is in the beginning of a very, very strong recovery.
Economy's in the beginning of a
Supreme
very strong
Court
recovery.
Rules in favor of small oil refineries and biofuel waiver.
Baidu right at that 20, pulling back a little bit there on that 20. Let's see there. Nike soars double digits after impressive earnings. Guys, here's some breaking news from Fed's. There we go. Posting that in the trade room for you guys. Fed's Cash Carry says U.S. economy is in the beginning of a very strong recovery, but says we're still in a deep hole. We're in a deep hole because all that damn spending we did. Virgin Galactic option alert, August 20th, 75 strike call sweeps coming in for $2.35 a contract. The break even on that's going to be, $77.35. You need that at $80 from now until August to make 100% return on that. Not a fan of that one, whoever's making that. There goes JP Morgan. More new highs of the day on JP Morgan. There goes Express, guys. Getting right up to the highs of the day again on Express, $6.15 a share. JPM still making new highs. We'll probably see JP Morgan at about 155 today. That is a heck of a nice climb. Baidu's pulling back a little bit there from those highs. U.S. Supreme Court rules in favor of small oil refineries in biofuel waiver dispute. CarMax crushes Q1 earnings report. KMX. Let's take a look at KMX there. KMX. Guys, there goes Express again. Express looks like ready to take off near new highs of the day on Express. CarMax shares up over 6% today. Look at that 6-month daily chart on CarMax. I mean, that looks like an easy 135 target. that Express, you know, with all these apparel companies continuing to climb, I really think that Express is going to take off much further there. There goes Express, guys. Big breakout on Express. It just broke that resistance at that 615. There's Express on a today 1 minute chart there. Guys, JP Morgan trades up $1,400 for the day there. Take a look at JPM. That's
REPI,
still
Renewable
climbing.
Energy Group, shares selling off here, 60.64.
Guys, our Express trade's now up $140, 25 cents by 30 cents. Nice climb on Express there, guys. There goes Express again. Express, new highs of the day on Express. There she goes, a further breakout, $6.18.
Dropping here sharply, DAR. Crude selling off sharply. U.S. Supreme Court ruling in favor of small oil refineries and biofuel waiver dispute.
That Express is looking great there. I love that chart on Express. There she goes. Another nice breakout on Express, guys. More new highs of the day on Express. 619. I think we could easily see, we could possibly see Express at $6.50 today. That'd be nice. She's still climbing. 619, 620.
AFMD, Affamid, getting a little pop here. Alpha Foxtrot, Michael Delta, the July $10 full sweep. AFMD.
There we go. She just broke 620, guys. 621, 622, 624. Big breakout on Express there, guys. She's still going. There goes 625.
Affamid shares at 860 now. Again, that activity in the July 10 call on AFMD.
That is a heck of a nice breakout on Express there, guys.
SPCE, Virgin Galactic
going again.
High now, 49.72, up 22.5%.
I think we're going to see Express up much more today. There goes Express taking off again.
SPCE.
Express is a nice swing trade here, coming off those lows. Obviously, apparel, retail, they're doing great now with the opening of the economy.
In Georgia.
And you guys see what Nike did there. So I'm pretty optimistic about Express.
Cash Gary says factors.
There goes Express again, guys. Another big breakout in Express. Nice run there on Express, guys. Let's see if we continue to get that breakout there on Express. $6.27 a share now on Express, guys. $6.28 on Express. That is a big run there. There she goes, $6.29, nearing $6.30. There goes Baidu. There goes Express, guys. Big breakout in Express. Let's see. All right, guys. I'm selling my Express. I'm out of Express now. I just sold Express at 35 cents. 35 cents. We're out of that day trade, guys. We were in at 20, out at 35. Ephraim, what kind of gain was that? That was a beautiful day trade to start the day there, guys. Let me send that in the trade room here. Nice job on that's still going to run. There is the express trade. That was a nice run. We were waiting patiently on that. We took it. EXPR day trade closed. There is that trade right there. 75% gain on the day trade, guys. Nice job. And she's at 40 cents now, so you can even sell it for more. There goes Baidu, too. Baidu's taking off nicely. Man, that Express still looks ready to run. Look at Baidu going, guys. Baidu's taking off nicely now. Nice job on that 75% gain on Express. That's a 75% gain on Express. There goes Express again, guys. Another big break on an Express. There goes Express, 640. She's breaking 642, guys. She's got an ask now of 45 cents. Man, what a breakout. 50 cents now, asking price on Express, continuing to break higher, up 12.5% on the day.
Priced at $6.
She's now got a bid of 40 cents and ask of 45. Over 100% return if you're still in that Express trade. Man, what a breakout on Express. That's what I'm talking about right there. Being that patient, disciplined, waiting for that setup. We were waiting on that based on the numbers coming out from Nike. That worked out great. Guys, our Express July 16th 7 strike is doing phenomenal here as well. Finally got a big breakout on that.
Share is near
Baidu is almost nearing that $200 again.
Long idea from the Oxford Club being circulated now.
That was a nice day trade on that Express. We should have still been in that, though. She's at 50 cents right now. We were in at 20. That would be a 150% gain if we're still in that. There goes Express continuing to climb higher.
July $30 call sweep now on WISH, Context Logic.
Wish is taking off there, Karen, too. Take a look at Wish.
On WISH, Whiskey India Sandy Hotel.
Whenever I see Wish, I always think of that song. I wish that I knew what I know now. If she breaks that $15, I'm going to add to that Wish. That's some major resistance there. I like that setup, though, on Wish. That's going to be a nice one to carry forward over the next few months. That's the type of trade you don't want a short-term expo. You want something a little bit longer. So that's a nice one to pick up for that August, September expo. Baidu's breaking out. Guys, look at Express. Express having a big run there. 655 now. Look at that run on Express. 656. Man, those calls now are going for 60 cents a contract. That's a 200% return if you're still in those Express calls. Man, what a breakout there. Anyone still in that Express trade, or did you guys sell out with me? Wow, 677, guys. 85, 90 cents now a contract. Oh, man. What a run there. We still have those Express July 16th calls, though. The 7 strike. We're up $1,100 on that for the day. $1,200 now on that for the day. I'm sorry, $1,500 now on that Express July 16th 7 strike call on the day. Nice job today here, guys. Got slobbered a little bit there from UPS, FedEx, but our Nike trade, Express trade, JP Morgan, the other Express trade, the Baidu trade, they're all making up for it nicely. Airbnb. Looking good. There goes Baidu again taking off. Skyjack's still an Express 7 call. Isn't that a nice comeback there on that 7 strike call there, Skyjack? Look at that, $1,500 profit on that trade today. I think that one's going to continue to climb. I think we could see Express much higher, maybe at $10 by that expo. We're still getting climb. We're up $1,600 now on that Express July 16-7 strike call. That's a nice one. Baidu's right at that $200 a share. I'm watching that. I'm looking for our next day trade. We already made one day trade, 75% gain. That was a nice one there. There goes Baidu. Let's see, 199.90. There goes Express again, guys. Express is on the run. Express shares almost up 20% on the day. I still think that's going higher. Robert, we got the Express trade like a month or two ago. We have the Express July 16th, 2021 7 strike call. For that, we paid $1.60. It's currently at 85 cents. That was just about worthless yesterday.
Medicine, the August 2.5.
That's what I mean about those expos.
Popping here. Michael,
we get another climb. Michael, we get up to $8 on that. We're gonna have a nice profit on Express, and that's definitely not out of that question. I'm watching Baidu, 199.93. I'm waiting for that Baidu to break out here again. Oh, excuse me. It's just a waiting game on Baidu. That chart setup is a beautiful daily setup there on that 3-month daily. Finally getting that breakout there. So that one's just a buy and hold type of situation there. You're waiting for it to hit that target, not worrying about what it does intraday. There goes Baidu breaking out there, guys. Breaking above that 10, 20, 50 day. Breaking above that 200 again. Let's see if she could get back up to that 202 to 203 for the day. Baidu's taking off nicely again, guys. Almost green on that Baidu trade again we made earlier. JP Morgan pulled back a little bit from the highs there. There goes Express again, guys. Express is taking off. Might be able to do another day trade on that one. I think that one's going to have a larger run today. Nice, Randy. I just saw Randy is busy in the hospital working on patients there. He got into that day trade, 20 contracts. Keep me posted on the exit. Really busy at work. Thank you, thank you. I know you're busy as well, bud. Sorry for the inconvenience. Son, I'm out at 80% gain. Nice job, Randy. Can't beat that.
ATOS, Atosta Therapeutics, more call activity. October $10 call sweep, Alpha Tango Oscar Sandy. ATOS.
Baidu's holding that 10. Holding that 200. Express is coming down to that 10 there as well. We're just watching that now.
Shares of Atosa Therapeutics spiking to the highs, $9.57, up 17.5%.
There goes Express climbing off that 10.
ATOS.
Baidu's getting another nice climb there. There goes Express. New highs of the day on Express. Baidu's still taking off nicely there, guys. Let's see. Skyjack said space at high of the day. There goes Express too, nearing the highs of the day. We're up $1,700 on our Express trade for the July Expo today. And if we could hit $7 on Express today, that'd be nice. Let's see what Space is doing there. Space 49.73, trying to break that that $50 again. It's probably going to do it. I really think you're going to see that $60 by next week on Space. There goes Express again, guys. Express, another nice breakout. 686 on Express. Man, we're up $2,000 on our Express July 16th calls now. What a breakout. Express still climbing. Panasonic sells Tesla for $3.6 billion their stake. I'd say that's a good sell.
STRR, Star Equity, popping here on some volume. Sandy Tango Romeo.
Yeah, you definitely should have been able to make that day trade on Express there, Roman. You're allowed 3 day trades in a 5-day period. If you have a margin account, if you have a cash account, you're able to do as many day trades as you want as long as it doesn't go over your withdrawal, your max withdrawal for the day. Available withdrawal. So if you have, let's say, $2,100 max withdrawal for the day in your account, in a cash account, and you find a trade that's $2 a contract, obviously that's $200. You can make 10 day trades in that $2,000 account in one day with a cash account there. That's why I say if you got anything below, a $10,000 account, it's good to go with a cash account there so you can pick up some day trades as you want if you got some good volatility going on. Anything over 10 grand or over 7,500, you could do a margin account. That way you could do some of those vertical spreads as well. Space 50.28 a share. That's breaking out nicely, Karen. You still holding on to that? Rocket's starting to take off here too, guys. RKT on a today 1 minute chart that's starting to get a break out there. Nice little run on Rocket. Just watching some of these here, seeing what if you have 25,000 and margin account? Can you day trade as much as you want? Well, if you go below 25,000, if you close the day below 25,000, you're not able to day trade. Once you're a pattern day trader, Sam, you're allowed one time pass from the broker to eliminate that pattern day trader from your account. So, you could do that. But if you got 25 grand, I mean, I'd still keep it as a, I'd keep it as a margin account, just not doing the pattern day trader. If you go to $24,999, they'll prevent you from making day trades if you're a pattern day trader. So just keep that in mind. Airbnb starting to take off nicely again. There goes Airbnb getting right back up above that 152. After just coming back down to about 150. A nice 2-point climb there in a couple of minutes. About an hour. Half hour. Did you guys hear the crazy news? I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw it on a couple of news feeds. They're making, now I don't mean this any way disrespectful or anything like that, but they're saying that they're making a George Floyd running shoe. I think it was Under Armour. I mean, I don't know if that's real or if that's some type of joke or something, but I just found that to be awkward, I got to find the story behind that, see what's going on. I mean, I understand what they did to him was totally wrong, but I mean, a running shoe in his name, I mean, I think that's like a joke or something. Seems silly. Rocket climbing off that 10 again. Express coming down to that blue 20. Airbnb's getting a climb off that 10. We are looking good here. JP Morgan, Express, Baidu, Airbnb, Apple's starting to get a nice little climb. Let's take a look at Apple. Maybe that's something we could day trade there. Apple options are usually pretty cheap. There goes Rocket, guys. A big climb on Rocket there. New highs of the day on Rocket. I love that Rocket trade, guys. That Rocket trade looks great. There she goes, breaking out again. 2027 new highs of the day. 3-month daily chart. I mean, that's just a beautiful setup. We got a convergence of the SMAs there. Space 5137. See what the options look like on it today.
ALF. Alfie shares at the highs 1988 up 54%.
Let's see, SPCE.
ALF.
Look at how expensive they are, though, today. You know, even if you pick up those 51 strikes, they're going for $2. You need it at $55 for a 100% gain, which you might get there. You know, it's up 27% already. 28%. I think that's absolutely going to be hitting that $60 by next week. You know, especially going into the 4th of July weekend where they're expecting, you know, to see a nice flight there. You know, if that's a successful flight, I think we're going to see that easily break new all-time highs on space. And if you take a look here, you know, I mean, we got new all-time highs just above $60, you know, about $63. So I definitely think we're going to be seeing Virgin Galactic hit new all-time highs from now until they launch there over the 4th of July weekend. So space is still a great trade. I think that's got a lot of opportunity there. We were talking about that too once it came off those lows there. I didn't jump in myself. I still got shares, but a couple people in the trade room ended up jumping in there, added to it. That was a nice trade that you guys made there in the trade room. Good job on that. Airbnb still on the climb there, coming off those lows. Got about a $420 gain on Airbnb for the day, $40 gain on Apple, $1,400 on Express, $500 on JPM. There goes Rocket climbing. Space is looking good there. That's having a nice little run. Nice job, Karen. Yep. You did nice on that one. You and Jerry kicked that. I think Skyjack did as well. I don't know what Skyjack had on it. Jerry made $11,000 on that. Was that 11 grand on Nike or 11 grand on Space, Jerry? Let's see here. I'm trying to look for another market mover here, but nothing coming up on my watch list or my scanners here just yet. That Alfie still is continuing to climb up 48% today. This one's been climbing huge over the past few days. I have no idea what the heck Alfie is, but this stock was just $3 a couple of days ago. Almost 1,000% return there. That's a nice setup there. There goes Express again, guys. Express is having a nice little climb. 667, continuing to break out there. There goes Rocket, too, climbing off that 20-day simple moving average. Apple still on the climb. Let's take a look at Apple. Like I said, Apple usually has really cheap options there. We might be able to do something with Apple. Let's see. Do I want to do a quick Apple day trade here as well? Yeah, we're coming up to the last 15 minutes of the morning session. So, oh, that's looking good there. I think we could do something with that. Express is taking off big time here too, guys. We got a big run coming up here on Express.
RCL, Royal
Express
Caribbean,
breaking above that 1020 now. We just locked in a 75% gain on that day trade on Express.
Is we make sure they don't become an outbreak.
And that one's taking off too.
Charlie Lima.
Apple, I'm probably going to be making a day trade here on Apple here, but
two guests on Adventure of the Seas.
All right, so what I'm going to do here, let's see, Apple, NASDAQ's back up about 14 points on the day. Let's take a look at that 6-month daily chart on Apple, see if I want to do a little day trade on that, maybe up to that, 134.50, 135. 134 is going for about, that's not bad there. I think I might pick up that 134 call here as a day trade.
On DKNG. Shares getting a little pop here.
It's going for about 26 cents. I'm just going to pick up 20 contracts of that. It'll be about a $500 trade. I had to pick that up, 26 cents. I am in that. We are in Apple now, June 25th, 134 call. That's a day trade. I'm going to get off of YouTube now, guys, and manage these trades with our members. If you guys want to come join us, you guys could go to breakingchartalerts.com. Go to the, if you guys click on the homepage, obviously this is the trade room right here. If you guys go to the main page here, Breaking Chart Alerts, you guys could join us now by going to membership pricing plans, or down here, just click the join now button, and you guys could join us down here. Membership pricing plans. And if you guys want to save 30%, the promo code challenge for the Elite Pro Trader, click sign up upgrade. That'll bring that down from $2,500 to $1,750 for the entire year. If you don't want the yearly membership, you could go with the monthly trader membership. That gives you access to the morning session, morning live trading session. The Pro Trader gives you access to the morning and afternoon Pro Trader session, along with text alerts. That's the biggie with the Pro Trader monthly text alerts. And obviously Elite Pro Trader, you get all the classes, all the live classes, the archived classes. You get the app, the text, and you also have a big savings there. So going to get off of here now and go check out this trade, see what we're going to be doing for the rest of the day here, and I hope you guys on YouTube have a great day. Nice job on that express trade today. We locked in a 75